Hi and welcome back. For trimester 3, we're having main 3 topics. Topic number 1, Chapter 2, Building Games, from Unit 3, Animation and Games on code.org. For topic 2, we're having Direct Data Entry Devices. Topic 3 will be Photoshop and how to design posters using Photoshop. For our project, we're having posters using Photoshop. After signing into your account on code.org, click on your courses, Computer Science Discovery Unit 3, Animation and Games. Click on View Course. As I said, we're gonna start Chapter 2, so scroll down to Chapter 2, Building Games. The lesson for today will be Lesson 15, Velocity. Velocity meaning the speed of your animation or the speed of your sprite. To get more understand of velocity, we're going to revise counters. Do you remember what are counters? Yes, counters were used to move sprites from left to right, right to left, fly them down, up, down. To revise sprites, we're going to create a game lab project. Add your animation, and before adding your animation, make sure to save your project. Rename it to be counter, save. Click on animation. Select your animation, animals. I'm gonna use the brown fish. Back to code, from sprites, select var sprite, change the name of your sprite to be fish, set your sprite from here, change it to fish, and select your sprite from the drop down menu, make it fish brown. Okay, draw sprite inside the looping function or the green block, run. We're having our fish in the middle, we need to have it here meaning x equals 2, y equals 192, so x equals 2, y equals 192. I need to have a background, so from drawing, background, before drawing sprite, make it blue. Okay, reset and run. We're having our sprite here with a blue background. Now I need to move the fish from the left to the right. From the left to the right, meaning I'm increasing the x value. Move to sprites, drag sprite.x. After the background, change the word sprite to fish. As I said, we're increasing the value of x, so from math, drag plus sprites back to sprite.x, change it to be fish, and plus 3, reset and run. Now whenever we're running our project, the x value of the fish will be increased by 3, as we're having the counter inside the draw loop or the block, the green block. It will repeat the counter again and again and again. Velocity will replace the counter, so take the counter or remove the counter, move to sprites, sprite.velocity. Place the velocity after setting your animation and outside the drawing loop. change the name to be fish. I selected velocity x as I'm going to move my sprite from the right to the left. Sorry, from the left to the right. So I'm increasing the value of x, meaning I'm gonna use a positive number with velocity x. Reset and run. It will move from the left to the right. What if I'm having my sprite here and I need to move it from the left to the right? Okay, from here to here, moving from the right to the left. Okay, I need to decrease the value of velocity x, meaning I'm going to use a negative value for velocity x. I need to change my fish, okay, to have it, to change its direction to be to the left. So take a copy from here, flip it. Now we're having a fish with direction to the left. Move to the code, change the fish from here to be copy, change its position to be 350. It will be here, so make it like 350 and keep the y position. It's okay. Here I need to change the 3 to be -3 as I'm decreasing the x value. If we moved by the mouse from the right to the left, you can see that x value will be decreased. Run. We're having our fish here moving from the right to the left. To get more understanding of velocity, click my dashboard, move back to the course, scroll down to lesson 15. In lesson 15 we're having 13 levels. 1. Lesson overview. In the lesson overview we're having a brief about velocity, and he's telling you that by the end of this lesson you will be able to create a side scroller game. Yes, games like the old Mario. Our new codes will be sprite.rotation speed, sprite.velocity_x, sprite.velocity_y. We're gonna learn how to change the rotation speed, how to change the velocity x, and now you know that velocity x will replace the old counter, sprite.velocity_y. Continue. In level 2 we're having a video explaining what did we do in the counter project. You may watch the video. Continue. For level 3, as usual, you're having a task to be done. Here we're having velocity x. One way to move sprite in game lab is with counter. For example, sprite.x equals sprite.x plus 1 moves a sprite by 1 pixel each frame of the draw loop. This pattern is so common that sprites have a velocity x property that does this for you. So our task instruction: drag a sprite.velocity block directly below where the sprite is created. If you don't know where, click here. You need to add your velocity here. Click run. We're having a fish. We need to move the fish from left to the right, meaning I need to increase the velocity of the sprite. Click here, type fish. As long as I'm increasing the value of x, I need to have a positive number. He needed to be assigned the velocity property a value of 1, make it 1. Reset and run. The fish is moving too slow. Change the 1 to be like anything greater than 1. Make it 5. Reset and run. The fish is moving too fast. Okay? Click finish. Continue. By the way, the levels from 3 to 13 will be your classwork. We're gonna answer from 4 to 8 in this video, and you have to complete the rest of them. 9 and 10 is just a summary for your summary for sprite velocity, and 11, 12, 13 will be your assignment. You should do them to take your classwork grades. Okay, back to lesson 4. Click run. Here we have a feather. We need to move the feather from up to down the screen. What should we do? We need to change the velocity. Which velocity should I use? Yes, the Y. Why? If I need to move the sprite down the screen, so I'm increasing the value of Y. Click sprite dot velocity. Okay, after set sprite out of the drawing loop, change the name of the sprite. I'm gonna copy and paste. Okay, I'm increasing the value, so make it 4 with a positive value. Reset, run. The feather is moving down the screen. Finish. Do not skip any level. Do not click directly on 5, as I'm going to revise your work, so you're losing grades if you just skip any level. Okay, for level 5, you're asked to make the sun rotate by 3 degrees each time using the rotation speed. Click run. Here we have a sun. Okay, it's already made, so change it. Okay, reset and run. You need to rotate the sun sprite by 3 degrees. Move to sprites, select sprite dot rotation speed. Okay, change the sprite to be sun. Add a positive value, and it should be 3. Reset and run. Okay, the sun start to rotate. If we need to change the speed of rotation, increase the value of rotation speed. Try it with 8. Reset, run. Yes, the sun rotation will increase. Click finish, continue. Okay, for this level you're asked to look at the if statement inside the draw loop here. Okay, that check whether the space bar has been pressed or not. If you click on the space bar from the keyboard, we need to rotate the color wheel, spin it. So move to rotation dot speed. It will be the correct result of the if statement. Change the sprite name to be wheel. Copy and paste, or type with your name as you like. Sorry, type with your hand as you like. Change the rotation speed to be 5. Reset, run. Click on space. The wheel will start spinning. Click finish, continue. On level 7, you're asked to use if statement inside the draw loop to check when the space bar is clicked. use the velocity block to make the sprite fly up when the user click the spacebar. The sprite should keep moving up even after you let go the spacebar. Okay, the last sentence, the sprite should keep moving up even after you let go the spacebar, means we need to have the if statement block inside the drawing loop to keep repeating the action of moving. So move to controls. Before dragging the control, I want to see what do we have here. We're having a sprite here, fly path. We need to move it up here, so click control F statement, change. We need a condition for the F statement. From here, drag a key down, okay, make it space when we click on the space bar. Okay, sprite will move up, yeah, using the Y velocity. Change the sprite name to be fly but. Okay, then we need to know we're gonna add a negative value or a positive value for the Y. Put your mouse here and move up as if you're moving your sprite, so the Y value will be decreased. So I need a negative value, -4. Reset, run, click the space bar, yeah, it moves up. Finish, continue. In level 8, you're asked to predict what will happen if we click the run. Okay, click run. It's already answered. You have to answer it from the beginning, so we're going to click version history, start over. Okay, here we have the level from the beginning. Here you need to make a prediction. Didn't start over, I don't know why. Start over again. Okay, it doesn't want to start over, so we're gonna read the code. First of all, we're having a fish. It should be here in the middle, and x 200 and y 200. We're having set our sprite with fish right, and the fish velocity equals 2. So we're starting our program with a fish here in the middle. When the program starts, it will move to the right, as long as we're increasing the value of 2. How did I know, the value of x? How did I know the value of velocity x will increase? As long as I'm having a positive number, yes, the value of velocity x will increase. Then if the value of the fish, the x value of the fish is greater than 400, it will be here moving, and if the value of the fish greater than 400, it will move back to the left. How did I know it will move to the left? Yes, I'm having velocity x equals -2, so it will move from the right to the left. When it's here on the left, if the x value less than 0, here we're having x2, then 1, then 0, then less than 0, it will move back to the right. How did I know it will move back to the right? I have here in the block and the f statement was fx less than 0, f velocity x equals 2, so it will move back to the left. Okay, it just wrote what will happen here when the x value of the fish less than 0, it will move to the right, and when the value of the x greater than, it will move to the left. Reset, run. We're having a fish in the middle moving to the right, then when it's greater than 400, it will move back to the left. When it's less than 0, it will move back to the right. Finish. Last lesson we're gonna do today will be lesson 9. Okay, look at the 3 f statements inside the draw loop. Use a sprite velocity x block inside each f statement to make the 3 following movement. If the user press the right arrow key, move the fish to the right. So search for the key down right. Okay, we need to move the fish to the right. Moving the fish to the right, meaning I need a sprite velocity here. Change the name to be fish. Okay, I need to move it to the right, meaning a positive velocity, so make it 4. Okay, this is the requirement number 1. Number 2, if the fish gets to the right hand side of the screen, move the fish to the left. Move the fish to the left, and if it gets to the right hand side of the screen, meaning this f statement, the x value will be greater than 400. If the fish is here and it keep moves, okay, it will be fx greater than 400. So move it back to the left using sprite dot velocity x, and this time the value of the velocity will be negative or positive? Yes, negative, minus 4. Okay, and the last one, if the fish gets to the left hand side of the screen, stop the fish, meaning this one, if the fish moves, the x value is decreasing until it gets less than 0. I need to move the fish back to the right, meaning I need to increase, moving to the right, increasing the value of velocity, so make it 4. Okay, let's test our, we're having, I wrote something wrong. Fish spelling is wrong. Fish. Reset and run. Okay, click right. Okay, when it gets to the right hand side, it will move back to, yes, it will move back to the left. When it gets less than 0, it will move back to the right, and so on. Finish. We're done. Continue. Level 10 is just a summary for what did we say about velocity. Okay, you can read it to get more understanding of what did we do. Click continue. Your assignment, as we said, will be doing lessons from 3 to 9. You're gonna do them on your, after watching the video, and you're gonna do lesson 11, 12, 13 on your own. Okay, before leaving you, if you didn't submit your project, please make sure to submit it before Thursday. Okay, your last chance will be Thursday, Yeah, Thursday, 26th of March. Okay, it's your last chance. And by the way, you should submit last assignment session. Okay, I need two submissions or two projects, one for the main project, which equals 15% of your trimester 2 grades, and an assignment to be counted as the last session classwork. And the project and last session assignment are graded. Check them on your check them on Moodle. Check your grades. You're gonna see your grade and my feedback. Thanks for watching.